What's up, my boys? It's your mother loving Starboy. So we back at it with another week of looking around the Play Asia store to see what deals they have for us this week. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So off the rip, we see they have a summer sale page here that we're gonna look into. They got the summer sale, yeah, the summer sale 2 pages here. We'll start this one right here. Get into it and see what's up. And it looks like, yeah, we'll come back and take a look at this. It looks like they're having a enter to win type situation right here. Take a look at that in a second here. Alright, so let's take a look at this page here. Summer Sale 2026 H2 games. So we got two pages here. Let's see. Alright. So some of these niche titles here, looks. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say it looks like everything was under $15, but here's one for $25 here. John Carpenter's Toxic Convenience. Let's see. Looks like here goes River City crossover right here. Let's take a quick look at this right here. Yeah, this is a River City crossover for $17, $16. Alright, let's jump in the next page here. Alright, start from the bottom. Yeah, I think I highlighted this last week, but here it goes again. Final Fantasy Collection down to $42. I think that when it initially came out, it was around $80, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Rivera, actually I don't know if that's I think that just might be the price. $35 there. Alright, looks like that's it for those couple pages here. Alright, let's go back here. Alright. Let's see what this enter to win type situation is. Alright, so I'll leave it up for a second, and then y'all can pause and read through and see how to enter to win. Alright, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Alright, so let's go to the summer sales here. Oh no, just is that the same page? Is that the same page? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the weekly. Let's go over here to the weekly specials page. Alright. Here we go. Alright, the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. See, they came with that only 8% off. Such a weird number, just like these weird numbers they have off. Like 8%, 16%, 29%. I mean, a discount's a discount, but it's just weird numbers there. Let's see. So let's see. So this is a different import from where I'm at. This is I think that's a European rating. I'm U.S. based, but there is the European version of Xenoblade Chronicles Torna down to $35. We got another niche tile here, Bullet Girls Fantasia down to $26. Quantity 1 and 2 down to $50. Alright, let's see. Fire Emblem Three Houses with a 24% discount. Legend of Legacy Edition HD. Let's see. Down to $30, and that's actually the deluxe edition. Let's see. What all you get? What all you get here? Let's see. Alright. Let's see. It looks like you get like an art book. I don't know if that's not a CD, like an art book and digital soundtrack. Okay, that's not bad for $30. That's not bad for $30. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and wish list that for later. But that's not too bad of a price for $30. And like I said, I'll highlight this again. There goes the official version of Journey, down to $32 there. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, Persona 3 Reload down to $50 even there. The Legend of Heroes, Trials. Oh no, Trails of Cold Steel. Okay, would help if I could read. That's down to under $55 there. Still kind of a hefty price, but I know that those games tend to do pretty well. Those games tend to sell pretty well, and the Ease games do as well. They tend to those games tend to sell pretty well. And here goes the updated version of Lollipop Chainsaw Repop for the PS5, and they have they had like a big box edition, I think through Limited Run or Play Asia, I can't remember. But yeah, they had a big box version that came out that a while back ago. That I know. I think now they're sold out. Let's see. Infamous First Light. Now, not to be confused with the 007 First Light that just came from the Bond series. Reanimal. Reanimal looks like you got a physical copy here. If you're into the horror games here. Cyberpunk down to $35 there. Silent Hill HD collection down to $21 there. Now, I mentioned this in a video not too long ago. Silent Hill, I think it was just like a short story, the two-hour demo take of, I think it was called like Short Image or I don't know, whatever version of that that kind of prequel demo they had on PlayStation 5. Limited Run has a physical copy of that coming out, and I think pretty much like it was, I don't know if it was free or it was like heavily discounted, like the digital version. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they gave that to you for I think they gave that to you for free. But yeah, they were coming out with a physical version of that. I think it's up now, and it'll be up for a month. So before, if you're into Silent Hill, and before PlayStation decides to go all digital, I would pick that up because even if you don't play it, and I've heard it's kind of like mid. That particular version of the game is kind of mid anyway. But I can see it being like an item later on. So Xenoblade 3 down to $32 here. This Age of Calamity. This was a pretty fun game. If you like the Breath of the Wild series, um, or the latest Legend of Zelda series, this was a really fun game. So I mean, not too big of a discount, but a discount nonetheless. Down to $47 there. Another version of Ease 8 there. Oh, this is another one of the nearer games down to $18. That's a pretty good discount they got there. All right, they got the Disney Classic Collection down to $21. Now with this game right here, I think when they initially released this, they only had Aladdin and the Lion King, and then this came out a couple years, or maybe like a year later, or a couple months later, and they added the Jungle Book to the series. But yeah, the Jungle Book wasn't in the first copy of this game. But yeah, they have three. They have 3 games in here now, and they have it marked down to $21. So that's a pretty decent price for that collection. Alright, let's see. Bravely Default 2 down to $23 there. Alright, let's see. Alright. Dragon Quest Builders down to $41 there. Devil May Cry 5 down to $21, special edition. Alright, and so it looks like let's just kill. Yeah, Captain Toad, the Japanese version of Captain Toad. Wow, okay. Or I'm assuming that's Japanese, but like it's it might be correct. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Japanese. And then here's another one of the kind of niche titles right here too. The Gal Gun double piece down to $27. Yeah, and if you know what the language that is, it could be the Korean version as well. If somebody knows what language that is, because I don't want to misspeak as far as like what language that is. But yeah, that's just one of the Asian languages there. Like a Dragon down to $16. That's a really good price there for Like a Dragon if you're into that series. And then Avatar Frontiers of Pandora down to $10. And Binding of Isaac. This is a classic roguelike game right here. The PS4 version down to $33. That's a classic roguelike right here too. Montezuma's Revenge. And if I'm not mistaken, they have the one of the sites had the NES version of this game come out as well. This is down to $26. Yeah, because I think it was limited run, and I ended up picking up the NES version. Let's see. Shadow of the Colossus down to $24. Death Stranding Director's Cut down to $24. Okay. You know what? I think I'll add that to the wish list. Dying Light, the Platinum Edition. Now this was the Switch version right here. That ended up being a really good addition of the game right here. You see it's down to $35. But this ended up being like a really decent port for the Switch. LA Noire from Rockstar. I need to go back and finish that. I had a pretty decent time playing through this game, and I hadn't played it before up until I started playing on the Switch. And speaking of Rockstar games, I also when I went to RetroCon back in May, I ended up picking up Bully, which is another Rockstar produced game, and I had never played through that either. I got the 360 version of that because it was backwards compatible for the Series X. It just brings you back to the when Rockstar was producing a whole lot of games there. Alright, let's see. Yeah, and I wish Rockstar would kind of go back to, getting into making a whole, doing the not so much a yearly release, but get back into producing like they did. Yokai Watch 4 down to $22. Metopia, $32. Jump Force. If I'm not mistaken, I think this game has been delisted, or at least on the Switch it has. I'm not sure about the PlayStation Store, but I remember hearing a report that got delisted on the Switch. So if you find a Switch for it, I would try to jump on that if try to jump on that if you get the chance. The Pokemon Snap Switch Edition. Another Asian cover there. Now this right here, this is a pretty good price right here. Bayonetta Origins. I still got to get back into playing this, but I played the demo for this, and it was a lot of fun. It was a different take for the Bayonetta series, but it was a really fun take on playing through the Bayonetta's character there. Starting to buy. Breath of the Wild down to $53 there. Now, if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and hop on that. Kirby Star Allies down to $54. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get into the next page here. Alright, we'll go to page 10, then we'll call it a day. Call it a day. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Down to $52 there. Moon Scars here, down to $26. Looks like you got a couple goodies here. Yeah, it looks like you get a couple goodies with that. Another PlayStation 2 game right here. Oh my goodness. See now. That right. I mean, and that's with the 72% discount. Shimigami Tensei 3. That's with the discount, and you're still paying almost $130. Goodness gracious. Ooh. You know what? I just want to keep my eye on the price on that. That's why I'm gonna wish list that just to keep my eye on the price on that. Goodness gracious, 72% discount. It's still $130. That's gotta be kind of messed up right now. Let's see. We're starting to see some repeats here of games. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you get this style right here. It kind of reminds me of the Neo cover art. Do 2 more pages here. No. Summer Mara down to $46 there. Dirt 5, the PlayStation version. Mario, of course, if you're one of the 5 people that haven't picked up Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, or yeah, for the original Switch, get on it, doggone it. Metroid Dread, another great game for the Switch. Virtua Fighter for the Switch. Is this game key card? It's for the Switch 2 here. Yep, game key card. I thought I remember hearing that was going to be a game key card. Yeah, I remember being interested in picking that up, but I think I remember seeing somewhere that it was going to be a game key card. So, oh, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Down to $12. Okay. Yeah, down to $12 there. All right. And let's see. Let's see here. The Invincible down to 22. Darius, one of the Darius collections here. Pokken Tournament down to $43. The Wild Heart, or the Wild at Heart. Now this game right here is it's down. You see, it's down to $21. But this game reminds me of one of my favorite childhood books called "Where the Wild Things Are," and I remember when I got this game, I got it merely because of that fact. But from the little bit that I've heard about it, it's a pretty decent indie title too as well. But yeah, I just got it. I just remember when I bought this game, it was literally because it reminded me of my it just reminded me of that book. And I ended up getting, because I remember a while back ago, I finally got they came out with a movie version of that book too, called Where the Wild Things Are. And I remember, I got that too. Now it was kind of it was a forgettable movie, but like I said, I just have such an attachment to that series that I'll pretty much get anything related to it. But yeah. At any rate, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for that's gonna do it for today. And I just want to thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. If you see anything that you liked in the first little look around here, go ahead and hop on it. And yeah, and like I said, I have a link for this store in particular. If you decide to get anything physically from the store, or actually anything from the store, click on my links through my YouTube channel or through Instagram as well. I got a link to both those pages. But yeah, at any rate, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. Starboy out.